What's down with y'all boys, man? You hear me? Today we got a video about a girl talking about how her man, he paped up. He got that money, right? She said her friend acting a little strange towards her man. And you know, we often hear stories about how girls, they friends, can act weird to they nigga if he doing good for himself. So let's see what she talking about. Because this could mean anything. Ha!
I asked everybody on Facebook already, so I came here to ask TikTok because I know y'all gonna keep it real with me. So boom, I'm dating this man and he got a lot of money, and everybody know he got a lot of money, right? Me and my homegirl was supposed to go on a double date, right? Her man with my man, right? She calls the day of and she's just like, oh girl, like my man canceled, he got some other stuff to do. I was like, oh, okay, cool, we can just reschedule. It is what it is. She talking about some, nah, I can still go out with y'all. And I was like, girl, ain't that weird? Like, it's kind of like third wheeling, whatever. Mind you, she ain't never met my man before. I had already kind of met her man, but it was like a situation where it was like a party, like everybody around, so it's not like weird or whatever. And she was just like, no girl, like for real, like it's cool, like I still want to go because like low-key I'm hungry. I'm like, all right, cool, like let's go out. I asked Babe talking about something, oh that's cool, she cool, like let's go, you know, I can't wait to meet her. So boom, we go out, we get to the restaurant and she start acting weird. Like, it's not funny, haha. It's funny weird. Because first of all, why was she really rude to my man? Like, she was just kind of like, hi. Girl, that was the whole point of the date, was us like hanging out, like meeting our significant other. He thinking like, oh, okay, cool, this is somebody who's like important to you in your life. Like, I can't wait to meet them. She ain't never acted like this in front of none of my other boyfriends. Nobody. I'm like, girl, what's wrong with you?
So immediately to me, this already a red flag, you dig? Cause what you acting weird for? Like, that nigga ain't do you nothing. What you hating for, la shawty? What you hating for, la mama? Yeah, man, you mad cause you don't got no beat with you? Yeah, man, like, what she tripping for, son? I ain't really feeling that. Am I tripping or is she tripping? Cause let me know in the comments if I'm tripping. Cause I don't be tripping. I might trip, but I don't trip out. That was lame. But we gonna keep it going, you hear me? For real. Y'all know y'all watching the video, but please subscribe, man. I fuck with y'all so much, man. Please, it's taking like 1 second. All grace to God, man. Enjoy the video. Peace.
She was like, nothing wrong with me. Like, no. I'm like, girl. Whole time she not even talking to my man, not asking no questions, not doing none of that. I was like, okay, so I guess she don't care. I don't know. It was strange. We got our food. We ate. After that, Babe peep. He like, baby, I'm trying to go. I'm like, child, I am too. I swear she ain't never act like that. He like, that's your friend. I'm like, bro, embarrassing. So then the waiter come with the check. And the waiter was just like, oh, like, is it all gonna be separate? She immediately, oh no, he's gonna pay for it. Now here's my thing. My man would have paid, right? But it's the entitlement that I'm like, why you just assume he gonna pay? He paid, but obviously I make it awkward because I'm like, oh, he gonna pay? She was like, yes. I said, who said that? Boyfriend talking about some, it's cool, babe. Like, I got it. I'm going to be a gentleman. I said, of course you're going to be a gentleman. But why you feel entitled? The waiter getting uncomfortable. You know, the little white girl was just like, I'll just be back. And he's like, no, it's cool. Just take it. Just take it. Woo, woo.
Man, shout out to her, man. I love how she put her foot down for a nigga just now. You hear me? That's a real chick, nigga. You hear me? Her friend, I don't know why her friend tripping. But she ruining the vibe, you hear me? Well, she trying to ruin the vibe. But and the fact that when she doing it, she see that her boyfriend just still being a cooler nigga. Yeah, he still being a gentleman, no matter how much shorty tripping. But I like how his girlfriend ain't letting that happen though. You hear me? Like a real woman supposed to, nigga. You hear me? Bravo to her. Bravo to her, nigga. For real. You hear me? I don't know why her friend tripping though, but we gonna get to the bottom of this.
My friend talking about some, girl, don't make a scene. And I was just like, no, for real though. Like, I'm being honest. Well, why would he pay? You've been kind of like rude to him this entire time. She's like, have I been rude? Oh my God, have I been rude? He was like, nah, it's cool. You know, whatever. Da, da, da. And she like, girl, I'm so confused. Like, do we need to talk? I said, yeah, we need to talk because first of all, you being rude to the boyfriend. You ain't never acted like this. Like, you ain't never just been dismissive of my boyfriend. It's giving kind of weird pick-me vibes. Like, you trying to show him for some reason that you don't like him or don't want to like him. I don't know. And now you trying to make him, you assume you're entitled to his money, right? We know he got it. We know he gonna be a gentleman. We know he gonna pay. But like, why did you just feel like, oh, he gonna pay? When I tell you, like, later on, she didn't say nothing then, but like later on when he was out the picture, we was on the phone and she was just like, girl, I know you new to this, new to like dating men with money, which I'm not, baby. What? It might be a baller, but like, I done dated doctors and lawyers, man. What are you talking about? But she's talking about some, I know you new to this, dating men with like this type of money. I guess this type of money. Mind you, I'm like, girl, when have you ever dated anybody with this type of money? But she over here talking about some men like that always pay. And you gotta like let them know, like, I'm not gonna feed his ego. Girl, you don't know him. Why are you assuming that he got an ego and that's why you was rude? Even if he is here for a good time, not a long time, girl, why would you still be rude? I don't know. Am I wrong? I don't know. Let the baddies or whatever, the girls who be dealing with people who got money, come forward.
Hell no, nigga. You ain't wrong, shawty. You ain't wrong, la mama. You hear me? Your friend wrong, nigga. You hear me? Your friend, she down bad. You should have battered him out. You hear me? She being rude to that man just cause he paped up, and I ain't feeling it. You hear me? I ain't feeling that at all, to be honest. But you know, these little girls out here be trying to play mind games. They be trying to play mind games with a real nigga. You hear me? Now, if a nigga would have went there being rude to her, they would have been feeling the nigga then. They would have, you hear me? I bet you she would have never played with that man. You hear me? But the nigga being a gentleman, the nigga being kind, she playing in his face. You hear me? And I ain't feeling it. You hear me? Notice how she said she done dated lawyers and doctors. Better group of friends, cause boy, when they say single girls keep their other friends single, it's the truth. I swear it's the truth. You hear me? So, ladies, all the ladies out there watching this, if you got a friend who's single and she mean and nasty, stay away from her. Cause the moment you get in a good relationship, she gonna try to say every negative thing possible to talk you out of it. You hear me?
Me personally, my man, he cannot be no bitch. If I get into an argument, I need you ready to shoot this club up, and I mean actually.
Y'all hear that? You gotta be ready to air out the club whenever she gets in a random argument. Can you imagine? Ooh, alright. So this is where I'm going to be staying for the next 20 years, okay. Hey, I guess we'll be bunking together. Can I have the bottom bunk? Oh, I have to die for it? Okay, then I'll take the top one. What am I in here for? Well, I had a girlfriend and I kind of had to impress her. She said that she had to be able to use my name as a threat, you know? So we went to the club and she got into a random argument and I had to show out. I had to air the club out. So now I got 20 to life and several people have lost loved ones and people are hurt. And I think they returned fire and she was struck in the leg, but yeah, I did what she asked me to do. I could have just walked away, but I really needed to impress her. So you are really tall. No, I don't have any commissary. She didn't put any money on my books, so no, I won't be getting any noodles or snacks or anything like that. I just want to go home, man. Yeah, I won't be any bother. What's your name? Oh, that's a scary name. Guard?
My mom has told me this multiple times in my life, bro. She said whenever she used to get into it with somebody, like a little petty argument or something, she would never tell my dad because she knew if she told my dad, he wasn't coming to talk. You hear me? And she said a woman who loves you would never put you in a situation where you gotta risk your life over something that's not worth it. You hear me? So seeing this young lady, this little girl talk like that, I ain't feeling that. You dead, like, because bro, a lot of girls talk like that. A lot of girls be liking niggas who talk like they about to throw their life away, take pictures with guns, and see, to these girls it's just the adrenaline rush. You hear me? You gotta stay away from LeBroads like that, brother. You gotta stay away from these type of girls, game, because nothing positive comes from it. I swear, bro. This girl literally said come to the club and shoot it up. Over what? Like, a nigga ain't put his hands on you. A nigga, your life not in danger. She could walk away from that. So, to the fellas out there, or to anybody out there, don't deal with nobody who gonna make you risk your life, bro. Because if you do risk your life and you die or you go to jail, you think she about to wait out here for you? Oh no. She gonna say he was a good man. Then less than a month later, she taking some new meat. You hear me? So think with your head, nigga, not your head. For real.
That's not me. For real? For real?
Been dating now for how long?
Like
For 5 years.
Like I got a promise ring.
I mean, 5 years. Like, I feel like you guys probably trust each other, then, right? Like,
Yeah.
there's probably a lot of trust built up. Well, listen, are you down to see if your girlfriend is on any dating apps?
I'm down. Pull it up. Come
No,
on.
like yeah, it's getting late.
I'm just gonna be using Cheater Buster AI, and it's basically gonna use AI to tell us if she's on any dating
You don't
apps.
trust me?
I mean, I trust you, but
So why do we have to check?
I'm gonna need a little info about her though first. So like, what's her name?
No.
Her name's Talia. How old are you?
No,
18.
Pennsylvania. And I just gotta get a picture of you, just so like the AI can detect. Yeah. All right, it's loading right now. Like, you nervous at all? Like,
I'm not nervous.
know. Like, are you on anything? Like, what's
No.
wrong with you?
wait, hold up. This is this your Tinder profile?
No, that's not
Are you
me.
kidding me for real,
Somebody
Talia?
must have made that.
No, this is selfie verified. You put your ID.
We're done. Like, for real,
No,
we're
like,
done.
that's not me.
We're done. Give me all this stuff.
Why?
I want you. Take this promise. We're done.
No.
We're done. You ruined it. You're done.
This is verified.
You, Talia. That is you.
Gang. Whether this video real or not, bro. Y'all know how I feel about cheating here, man. I talk about it on this channel a lot. I don't support it, whether it's a nigga or a girl, brother. Not at all, you hear me? So whenever I be seeing these swap phone challenges, you hear me? Somebody get caught, it's like, y'all niggas is disgusting. Y'all niggas and y'all broads, you hear me? All y'all toe up. I said this multiple times. I think I'm the only person in the world who not toe up. It just be seeming like that, brother. Like, I don't know, gang. Like, you hear me? And it's so shady out here, brother. Like, I'm telling you, bro, the most cheating you gonna ever see in your life is in college, bro. I swear. You hear me? Like, I'm still shocked about how the type of sneaky stuff I done seen in college. You hear me? Bro, you see people posting their boyfriends or girlfriends being like, oh my God, thanks for treating me so well. I love you so much. Man, they be laid up right with somebody else. You hear me? Bro, it's scary out here. You hear me? You gotta stay prayed up. You gotta stay prayed up, boy. I'm telling you, you hear me? For real.
Y'all didn't see that video of that man who said his first night in jail, his cousin had wrote him a letter, said take this coffee and don't go to sleep? Let's talk about it. Because baby, it's getting out of hand. And just from watching that video, I know damn well I ain't doing nothing illegal to take my ass to jail. So this man said that it was his first night walking down to his cell, and immediately as he walking down to his cell, another man yelled from his cell and said, oh, he fine, I like that one. Mind y'all, the man said that the man that yelled out his cell and said that he was fine, he looked just like a female, but he knew it wasn't no female because he in a male prison, and y'all know they don't lock females up with males. The man noticed it's a man, he get offended, right? So he called the man not knowing the prison rules. He said in prison, you can't call nobody no pussy or a bitch. So out of him feeling played with, he yelled at the man and like, hey, bitch ass, woo woo, I don't even play like that, I'm not one of them, right? So he said his cousin was in the same prison, and one day they was sitting down, they were chopping it up. Mind you, they hadn't seen each other in a long ass time. The man that he called a bitch up to him and his cousin while they sitting down at the table like, hey, what's that bitch shit you was talking about? The man said he told the man, fuck you. So his cousin stood up with some in his leg. I can't say what was in his leg. Y'all know what they used in prison. Pulled that motherfucker out, and old dude walked the fuck out. So he said that night, right, his cousin write him a letter, and in the letter he had some coffee. He said, take this, cause old dude coming back. He said like every day at 4 o'clock they gonna pop them doors, regardless if you up or if you not up. And the man that he called a bitch, he was like one of the workers. He worked for the prison and shit. So his cousin been in jail. He already knew that. You know, that's how old dude get down when it's time to pop them doors and he going in to clean and all this type of shit. He'll get at you if he got a problem with you. He just put his cousin on like, you know, take this coffee and don't go to sleep because he coming. You feel me? Them pillows they gave you, that cover they gave you, stuff it up in that woo-woo, whatever he had to stuff it up in just to make it look like he was laying in his bed and he need to get over there in the corner. So he listened to his cousin, baby. He took that coffee, he stayed up, he felt them motherfucking pillows up, made it look like he was laying in that bed because that man actually did come. And when he came, he was in the corner, right? So when the man came to the door, he slid in from the side. The man said he pulled his ass and he said, yeah, buddy, bring your ass on in here. This is not what the fuck you want, baby. So when he pulled him in for the side, he dropped his, you know, his little piece right on the ground and say, buddy said he went to work. He said he thought he unalive dude because
Could nobody get him off of him. And say after he did all that, after they got into that little rumble or whatever, everybody had praised him because nobody couldn't even fuck with dude. But the fact that he came in and handled dude like that, he got a lot of rank in that bitch after that. But baby, listen, I don't want to have to come and prove no points to no motherfucker. Leave me alone. I'm here to do my time and that's it. See, that's why I don't do shit illegal, because I ain't going to do no time and I don't got no time for that shit.
The only motivation I ever needed to stay away from jail, my nigga, was when I found out they got no girls in that mug. Yeah, man. That's super good of enough reason right there, yeah, man. Everything else, oh yeah, it's super staying away from that joint then, yeah, man. Cause once you go in there, you going through stuff like that and a lot worse, yeah, man. And a nigga like me, nigga, I love eating, but I won't eat. Yeah, man. I love talking to a shorty, but I won't talk to a shorty. Yeah, man. For real. So yeah, brother. Like, boy, jail is not the place for me at all. For real. Yeah, man. And it's like a nigga see so many stories, and it's like a nigga. Yeah, man. Nigga ain't stupid. Nigga know what come with it. Yeah, but it's like if you make them choices, you gotta just go do you. Yeah, man, for real. But I'm just saying me. I know I love my freedom. Yeah, man. Like, and don't get me wrong. I could be a nigga out here making bad choices like anybody else. Yeah, man. But I just simply just don't want to do it. Cause like I said, I love my freedom. Yeah, man. Like, I love my freedom. I love bad shorties. Yeah, man. I love eating what I want when I want. I love going where I want, when I want. You hear me? Like, bro, in jail, niggas really be using like snacks as like money, bro. You hear me? Like, niggas, I remember I seen videos of niggas showing like boxes of honey buns and stuff as like wealth. You hear me? I'm like, dog, nigga go to the store and get a box of honey buns for $4.35. You hear me? It ain't the place for me, brother. It ain't the place for me. But I can't decide if it's the place for y'all, yeah, man, for real. So if y'all want to go through what she talking about on this video, that's on y'all. But I know a nigga like me, boy, I am a civilian. I'm telling you, yeah, man, for real. You gonna be the toughest nigga in the world. But still, I ain't making no stupid decisions, brother. I don't even want to imagine living around stinky niggas 24/7. Yeah, man. For real. Thank y'all for watching, man. Please hit that like and sub, baby. We on the road to 1 million subscribers. Before we get to that 1 million, we gotta get to that 10K. And before we get to that 10K, we gotta get to that 2K, nigga. Yeah, man. Thank y'all for everybody supporting, man. Yeah, man. Like, I appreciate y'all being here with me on this, you know. We just doing it, bro. You hear me? So I thank y'all for rocking with me. I thank y'all for all the advice y'all be giving me, man. Whether I follow it or not, I appreciate y'all. So, and God, thank you most of all. For real, name of Son Jesus, amen. But have a good night, y'all. Peace.